See you a bit later. Bye. Go on, think it, heck. Hey, control, this is 6-7 here. I can hear you loud. I can hear you clear. London. Hello everybody, let's go to South Gare. Are they alright? A what? Okay, right, Sam. Cheers now. Mrs. Howard's had a delivery. Cars, here's your delivery. Alright, I'm telling you, no, it's at the back door, back gate. I think I'll just smash the bottle. Just try again. Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I've decided to pop to South Gare this evening. It's a while since I've posted a video, although I have made some, but they haven't quite turned out. So I've decided to have a good go tonight and go to South Gare. Sun should be setting soon. Now every man and his dog and cat have been to South Gare and photographed it. Even camper, it was once like a shanty town, the number of camper vans down there. But I'm pleased to say they put a height restriction there. It's now back to its old wild self. But anybody viewing abroad or not in England, which I doubt because I've only got 48 subscribers, much to the amusement of my granddaughter, we're currently in the midst of a heat wave. Hot! I'll say it's hot. When I put the gas cooker on the other day to try and cook something, the flame was that hot, it tried to get in the fridge to cool down. Unbelievable. So I've only got a shirt on, inappropriate footwear. I'm not expecting to go swimming. I put long sleeves on because I do think it may be a little bit breezy down there. But less of me blabbering on. I'm going to go down there and I'll see you there. Bye now. So here we're at South Gare again. I have decided to change my shoes because knowing my look, I will go ARSA over TIT and end up with a sprained ankle or something like that. Last time I was here was about, I'm going to say 2 weeks ago, when in reality it's probably 3. And I was down here after arranging to meet the marvellous Joanna Andrews for a photo shoot, which was great. Didn't quite get the sunset we were expecting, but had great fun. I'll show you some of the photographs we got from there, just while I'm fastening my laces and getting ready. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these few photos. So the plan tonight was actually for Mrs. Howard to pop along with us, along with Bella, who's just recently recovered from a double knee operation on her back legs. Not Mrs. Howard, she hasn't got any back legs, she's got one pair of legs, but Bella, the dog. Oh, look at these little flowers here. These are nice to start off with, aren't they? Give me a second while I take this photograph here. I've only got my one lens, 24 to 70, so one that never comes off this camera. Like I said, my plan today was to get something different than the usual stuff that people get. I'm just making our way down to Paddy's Hole at the moment. Here, let me sit down. Oh, my legs. I do like those. So yeah, the plan was for Mrs. Howard to come along this evening. Unfortunately, we were, put my ISO down, we were lounging in our pool in the garden and a back went. No idea where it went. One minute everything was fine, next minute she was just all front. So she wasn't able to come tonight, so I've come by myself on this glorious day. Here's the usual Paddy's hole. You've seen it many times before. You just Google it, every photographer comes down here, photographs Paddy's hole. I mean, Paddy's long gone now, but there we go. So we've got some, I don't know if you can see on here, it's the zoom working. No, I have to set the zoom on this, but there's some lobster pots over there. So I'm going to try and catch some nice sun shots through the lobster pots. I think there was something else I was going to tell you, but I can't remember what it is. I've told you about Joanna Andrews. I've told you about Kaz and her back. I've told you about Bella and her 2 knees. And that's it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice, isn't it? It's always nice here. Apart from that, so it's not even worth taking that because everybody's got it. I've got it. Let's make our way to the lobster pots. While I'm going there, if you'd like to do me a favour and like and subscribe, check out my Facebook page, Andy Howard Photography. You'll see loads of photos on there. More of Joanna. You'll even see some Lego Formula 1 cars on my garage roof. It's the only times I'll ever have a Ferrari and a McLaren in my garage. And yeah, hope you continue watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's see what we get round here. So here are the lobster pots. Why isn't this? Let me reset this thing because it's not doing right. And then see if I can get behind these lobster pots, and then get the sun coming through them somehow. That is the plan. Let's see how it goes. Right, so I'm struggling a little bit getting where I want with them lobster pots at the moment. I think the sun's a bit too high. I'm going to hang on a little bit. I walked a little bit from there, and I've come across these nice little few flowers here. These are quite nice, aren't they? And there's a poppy there, a couple of poppies near the lobster pot there, and something looking out to sea. Some nice little pink ones there. So I'm going to take some of these. If these turns out okay, you'll see them. Right, so I've just Paddy's hole for the moment. Decided I'm going to go to the end, see if I can get some sort of nice sunset shots from up there, and then come back, see if I can work with them lobster pots again. If I can be bothered, I might just stay up there. Anyway, let's see if I can get the zoom working on this. Very busy here tonight, don't know why, because it's a nice evening. Everybody comes down here when it's nice. It's better when it's wild and moody. I'm going to climb up this old battlement. So we have, let's step up this big step. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, whoop. Here he went. Right. So over there, this is all South Gare. You can walk right along the beach there. You've got Red Car in the distance. And then past Red Car, you'll be able to see Bulby Cliffs and Hunt Cliff. That's where Saltburn is. When the tide's out, you can do the full walk. From here to Red Car to Mask to Saltburn. The old wind farm people complain about, and I like it. Lighthouse at the end there, which is good when it's stormy weather, get some big waves crashing over. And let's look over to the mouth of the Tees. We're going to have this glorious sunset tonight, I think. So I do think we're going to end up with a cracking sunset tonight. If I turn this round, hopefully, I don't know what to do. Dash down Paddy's Hole and get the lobster pots, or do something here with these flowers down here. I don't know what to do. So I think I will go down Paddy's Hole and utilise them lobster pots and see if I can get a sunburst through them. In the meantime, I'm still going to mess about around here because there's some nice stuff here. I might get some nice sunset reflections on the wind farm actually, depending how the sky turns up. The sky's always up, isn't it? It's never down. Right, I'm going to mess about, take a few more, and catch you later. Right, so I'll come back to the region of Paddy's Hole, and it looks we're going to make our way back down there. Well, actually, I might get some of the fishermen's spots over here first. Let these cars go, but just as the sun's going down, and then dash down by the lobster pots. Not sure if you heard me because the mic was in my hand earlier on, but come back to Paddy's Hole and it looks like somebody's smoking some kippers. Well, there you go. Or an insurance job. One of the three. I'm not going to bother recording from now on. I'm just going to concentrate on taking photographs. So, if you like what you see, do me a favour, like and subscribe. Check out my Facebook page. Too busy looking at that car there. Check out my Facebook page, andyhowardphotography.com. That's my website. My Facebook page is just Andy Howard Photography. All sorts of stuff on there. And yeah, hopefully I'll get out and make another video shortly and try and get them out pretty regular. Start again, get back in the groove, get into the groove. Don't know who sang that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy the photographs that you've seen so far and that you're about to see. Thank you. Bye now.